Live from the National News Studio, Sri Lanka.
Good evening. This is the National News Telecast. I'm Movin Hettiarachchi.
And I'm Kasuni Balachandradhikari. We start off with a look at your headlines of tonight. President instructs secretaries of ministries to use grants of the budget 2026 in an optimum manner. An income of $11 billion last year from foreign employment and tourism industry, highest tourist arrivals and foreign remittances also in 2025. Steps taken to guide children parallel to the new curriculum and to introduce it also to parents. Former Minister Johnston Fernando and his youngest son remanded until 9th of this month. National Television felicitated as the media channel with a national responsibility at People's Pinnacle Awards 2025 also wins another 12 awards. While Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro being taken to the New York court, Vice President Delcy Rodriguez to take oath as the president. We move on to those and other stories in detail. In your top local story tonight, President Anukumar Dissanayake said that despite current financial constraints, the 2026 budget has been allocated based on national priorities.
The President stressed that the ministry secretaries and public officials must ensure that these funds are used with maximum efficiency for people's benefit. President Anukumar Dissanayake made these remarks during a discussion with the ministry secretaries held at Presidential Secretariat in the morning. He noted that although significant funds have been allocated for capital expenditure, many development opportunities were denied to the people because of the previous state machinery failed to use the resources effectively. The President highlighted that the government is the country's largest investor, highlighting that 1,400 billion rupees have been allocated for capital expenditure, with an additional 500 billion rupees set aside for reconstruction work to repair damages caused by the cyclone Ditwa. President Anukumar Dissanayake stressed that in some instances, budget preparations were influenced by the notions of unspent funds, which hindered proper utilization. The President emphasized that for 2026, the necessary groundwork has been established to ensure that all required funds are made available and utilized fully without delay. The President further explained that under the extended fund facility, the International Monetary Fund, the government can allocate only about 13% of the national production for expenditure, of which at least 4% should be reserved for capital expenditure. The President emphasized that these funds are allocated to each ministry based on the principle of emphasis on national priorities. The President stressed that the primary responsibility of ministry secretaries is to manage the allocated fund efficiently and to achieve expected physical development, and the failure to implement proposed projects would deprive the people of the benefits they are entitled to. Venezuelan Vice President Delcy Rodriguez is about to be sworn in as the President of Venezuela with the support of the country's Supreme Court and military.
Well, meanwhile, the Cuban government states that approximately 32 Cuban security officials who are providing protection to the Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro during an operation to arrest him have been killed. The Cuban government stated that those killed were members of the armed forces and intelligence services. Consequently, Cuban President Miguel Diaz-Canel has declared 2 days of national mourning. Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and his wife Celia Flores are scheduled to be produced before a Manhattan court. Venezuelan Defense Minister Vladimir Padrino stated that a large number of Maduro's bodyguards and several civilians were killed during the U.S. operation. Venezuela has condemned the military invasion, while the country's military says it supports interim President Delcy Rodriguez. U.S. President Donald Trump told the media that if Rodriguez does not do the right thing, she will have to face severe consequences. Venezuela's acting President Delcy Rodriguez stated on her social media account that Venezuela, quote, expects to live without external threats, unquote, and wishes to prioritize moving towards balanced and respectful relations with the United States. Foreign media reports that Colombia, with the support of Russia and China, has requested a meeting of the 15-member UN Security Council. Venezuela's UN ambassador Samuel Moncado said that this action by the US is an attempt to plunder natural resources, including the world's largest oil reserves. US ambassador to the UN Mike Waltz maintains that this is not a regime change but justice. He claims Maduro is an indicted leader who led a narco-terrorist organization responsible for the murder of American citizens. Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said that the U.S. is not at war with Venezuela. Foreign media captured the following footage of former Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro being brought to the New York court under heavy security. Here, the United States is set to present several indictments against him, including a narcotics-related terrorism and the smuggling of weapons into the U.S., among other crimes.
Janata Vimukti Peramana says that it strongly condemns the invasive military interference conducted against Venezuela by the United States of America. The party has emphasized this in a media release issued by them. It is common acceptance that the modern society state administration has to be more civilized. Democracy, human rights, independence and sovereignty are basic fundamentals accepted by the world. According to a media release, the military interference for invasion, violating them under any reason, cannot be justified. It is added that the party will be standing together for the sovereignty and independence of Venezuela. Sri Lanka's foreign minister says that the government is considering offering free visas to visitors from 40 countries as part of the efforts to boost tourism. He said that the proposal is aimed at attracting more foreign travelers, increasing tourist arrivals and supporting the country's economic recovery. Meanwhile, Sri Lanka's Tourism Board Chairman Buddhika Hewawasam says that Sri Lanka is focusing on new markets and new tourism products to attract more visitors this year.
Within our framework, we cannot say exact number, but minimum target will be, we think, 3 million. And we want to increase our income. That is our another target, because as far as concerned the last year income was 3.2 billion. It was not enough. We want to increase that amount. That is also another task of our ministry.
Our target is mainly on getting this off-peak season out, because if you're thinking about the season, we get about 250,000 tourists per month. But in off-peak seasons, our numbers will be going down from 150,000 to 175,000. So to increase that, we need to find out the summer markets, actually the summer vacation markets in Europe, especially Spain, maybe like Italy, as well as the Eastern European bloc, which has been traveling on summer, and also the Asia Pacific, especially Australia and New Zealand. We are being actually focusing this year with the minister's advice, and it gives results. And also within the region, I think the Asia Pacific is up and coming within the regional travel, especially even you think about the countries like Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand and all. We are part of the Buddhist circuit. So this year we actually introduced two things. One thing is to be introducing new markets. Second thing is introducing new products. Especially we have been focusing well on religious wellness and spirituality as a product, and also the marine tourism, which we are being actually benefited from being a cruise hub. So very much focus on that. And the Americas numbers are also been growing, so we have been looking for the Americas, because there's Dubai and Abu Dhabi hub, which we have been utilizing very effectively. So we have joint promotions with the airline, and we'll go for the American promotions as well. On the Middle East, America, Asia Pacific are the three main regions, except the summer markets in Europe.
First stage of the first term of schools for academic year 2026 commenced today. Accordingly, studies are effective at the government-approved private schools and Pirivan from today. The academic year 2025 of Sinhala and Tamil schools concluded on the 20th of last December, and Muslim schools were closed on the 26th of December. The Minister of Education says that under the new educational reforms, studies of grade 1 starts on the 29th of January and grade 6 will commence from the 21st of this month. Prime Minister Dr. Harini Amarasuriya says that measures will be taken to direct students towards the new curriculum and introduce it to parents as well. She also said that a policy will be introduced to digitalize the education sector.
Former Minister Johnston Fernando and his younger son, who were taken into custody by the FCID, have been remanded till the 9th of this month. Vattala magistrate issued the order when they were produced before the court today. The former minister and his son arrived at the FCID in Colombo this morning to record a statement. After the interrogations, they were taken into custody and produced before the Vattala magistrate court this evening. They have been charged in connection with the probe launched to misuse of vehicles belonging to Lanka Satasa. Earlier, elder son of the former minister, Johnston Fernando, was also taken into custody and remanded till the 9th of the month under the same charge. Meanwhile, former transport manager of Satasa, who was arrested yesterday, has also been remanded till the 9th.
People expressed their satisfaction towards the measures taken to repeal the pensions of parliamentarians. A gazette notification in this connection was also issued yesterday. The gazette notification has been issued by order of Minister of Justice and National Integration. It is scheduled to be presented to Parliament for approval. This legislation is introduced as the Parliamentary Pensions Abolition Act of 2025. Through this, the Parliamentary Pensions Act No. 1 of 1977 of the National State Assembly will be repealed. The Gazette further specifies that the provisions regarding parliamentary pensions mentioned in Section 9 of Act No. 1 of 1982 and Section 9 of Act No. 47 of 1990 shall also be affected, and the payment of such pensions must cease on and after the date this Act comes into operation.
The construction of the Bailey Bridge instead of the bridge over Belihul Oya, Rajamawata, Randanigala, Kandy, which was damaged due to the floods, commenced today with the contribution of armies of Sri Lanka and India. The construction of the Bailey Bridge instead of the bridge over Belihul Oya of the Ramoya area across the Belihul Oya was damaged due to incessant rain. Vehicle traffic was hampered for nearly 44 days and the Bailey Bridge were being fixed at a concerned place under the supervision of the Road Development Authority. The number of more financial donations have been received for the rebuilding. A number of financial donations have been received for the Rebuilding Sri Lanka Fund. Sri Lanka Chartered Accountants Institution has donated the sum of 10 million rupees to the fund. The cheque to this effect was handed to President Secretary Dr. Nandika Kumanayaka by the chairman of the institution, Tishan Subasinghe, and a group of representatives. The Sri Lanka Jewellery Association has donated a sum of 10 million rupees for Rebuilding Sri Lanka Fund. President of the association, Ratna Raja Asara, has handed over the cheque to the President Secretary. A sum of 2 million rupees has been donated to Rebuilding Sri Lanka Fund by the Herath Enterprises Private Company. The group of representatives of the firm handed over the concerned cheque. Managing Director of the Intermax Private Company, Shamad Marikar, donated a sum of 1 million rupees to the Rebuilding Sri Lanka Fund, and the cheque was handed over to President Secretary recently. Sri Lanka Rupavahini Corporation has been awarded People's Pinnacle Awards 2025 for the media channel with the national responsibility.
The awards function was held yesterday in Colombo. Sri Lanka Rupavahini Corporation bagged the Concert Award and 12 more awards.
And moving on, People's Pinnacle Turnaround Media Brand of the Year 2025 is coming up. So once again, congratulations to National Television, winning the People's Pinnacle Best National Responsible Media Channel of the Year 2025.
Director General Manoja Nadisha Amarasinghe accepted the award for the media channel with the National Responsibility of the Year on behalf of Sri Lanka Rupavahini Corporation. Netra Channel has been awarded the Best Tamil Medium Channel of a National Responsibility of the Year.
responsible Tamil channel of the year 2025, Netra TV.
Tamil channel of the year 2025, Netra TV.
People's Pinnacle Sustainable Future and Environmental Awareness Award 2025 is the award that you're winning.
Congratulations, Judicial winning the People's Pinnacle Sustainable Future and Environmental Awareness Award 2025.
The national television was also awarded the Best Environment Friendly Promotion Channel during the People's Pinnacle Awards 2025 Awards Night.
National Television's Nilar and Kasim, many congratulations.
Director of the Netra channel, Nilar M. Qasim, won the Media Excellence Award. The Best Weekend Morning Program Award has been won by Shanida Ibon Program. Sanjay Indra Kumara, Director of Education Programs of the National Channel, accepted the award.
Congratulations, Judicial Rupavahini, Shanida Ibon, Venezuela, Sanjay Indra Kumara,
Nana Mihira was adjourned the Best Education Program of the Year. Devika Kumar Singha, Assistant Director of Education Programs of the National Television, accepted the award.
Nana Mihira, Judicial and the writer producer as well as the director, Devika Kumar Singha.
Judicial Rupavahini Kashan winner, Nana Mihira Versanamai, someone in Pinnacle.
Producer Chintak Anuradha Pereira of National Television won the award for the Best Musical Program of the Year, Pum Nila Villa.
National Television's Pum Nila Villa wins the People's Pinnacle Best Musical and Artistic Television Program of the Year 2025.
The Best Tamil Media Person of the Year award has gone to Maria J. Man of Netra Channel.
Congratulations, Mario Chairman of National Television, winning the People's Pinnacle Best Tamil Journalist of 2020.
Rata, telecasted by the National Channel, won the award for the Best Magazine Program of the Year, and the producer of the program, Virat Dharmadasa, received the award.
And the award goes to Rata of Judicial Rupavahini, and we want the producer Virat Dharmadasa to accept the award.
Anuradha Ratnayaka of the National Channel won the Best Lighting Technician of the Year award for the program Pum Nila Villa at the People's Pinnacles Award 2025.
Lighting Technician of the Year 2025, Anuradha Ratnayaka of National Television.
Congratulations indeed.
Semini Damalgoda won the award for the Best Teledrama Actress of the Year for her role in the Lake teledrama.
And with that, we move on to the next award. This is People's Pinnacle Youth Choice Most Popular Teledrama Actor of the Year 2025.
It was also awarded the Best Teledrama of the Year award.
Has organized several programs to support the victims of the recent Ditwa cyclone in Sri Lanka. These efforts were led by Dr. Kwok Shing Ming, the director of the Shakyamuni Cultural Limited. The essential dry rations were donated to selected families and school children in the Kandy district. The centre is conducting a wide range of social welfare programs in collaboration with Molgoda Royal Temple in Kandy.
A passing out ceremony of new police constables and police constable drivers was held yesterday at the Sri Lanka Police College in Pahalagama. The ceremony was organised under the patronage of Minister Ananda Vijayapala. 241 amateur police constables and 74 police constable drivers passed out at this ceremony. They have got the training at the Nikavarattiya Police Training College and Pahalagama Sri Lanka Police College. DMSD Disanaika won the award for the best amateur police constable.
Held are scheduled to be conducted from the 12th of January to the 20th of January. This is done at 2,362 examination centres. Accordingly, in relation to the 2025 A-level examination, it is strictly prohibited to conduct tuition classes, subject-oriented lectures, seminars or workshops from midnight tomorrow until the conclusion of the entire examination. Furthermore, printing and distributing model question papers containing predicted questions or publicizing the provision of such questions through posters, banners, leaflets or electronic media or print media, as well as the possession of such materials, is strictly prohibited. A woman has been arrested attempting to illegally smuggle a stock of jewellery and gold biscuits valued at over 45.9 million rupees into the country. She is an employee of the local private airline. Katnai Airport Customs conducted the raid. Jewellery and gold biscuits weighing 1 kilogram and 163 grams were discovered in her luggage. The Central Bank of Sri Lanka has decided to extend the suspension of business operations of Perpetual Treasuries Limited. This decision was made to further carry out investigations being conducted by the Central Bank of Sri Lanka in accordance with the regulations issued under the Registered Stock and Securities Ordinance under the Local Treasuries Ordinance. Accordingly, the suspension of the business activities and operations carried out by the Central Bank of Sri Lanka with Perpetual Treasuries Limited as a primary dealer has been extended for a period of 6 months effective today.
And here's several development news items in brief. The main road that connects Craig Estate Upper Division and Nayabatha in Bandaravilla is being developed by laying concrete. The project started yesterday at a cost of 2.5 million rupees. This road development project provides benefits to 1,500 families in the area. Chairman of the Bandaravilla Pradesha Sabha, Vasanta Sanjeeva, and a group of people were present at the inauguration of the project. Valadhara Kalamvila Kanda Road in Beruwala Division Secretariat area is being developed. People in the area faced immense difficulties due to the dilapidated condition of the road for many years. The road is the shortest route to reach Dharga Town, Alutkama and Valipan interchange of the expressway from the Kalamvila Kanda area. Now, Sri Lanka has won 4 first places at the 2025 Global Man and Woman International Competition, which was held under 4 categories. The competition was held in Mumbai, India recently. The winners arrived in the island from Katnaik International Airport recently. Pradeep Johnson won representing Sri Lanka under Master Global International category. Satya Ganesh Imeda won the award in Miss Teen Global International category. Man of the Earth award has been won by Milray Malin Matthew. Madhi Leland was declared Mr. Teen Man of the Earth.
The low-level atmospheric disturbance to the southeast of the island is likely to intensify further. Hence, showery conditions over the island, particularly in the northern and north-central, eastern and Uva and central provinces, is expected to enhance further from January 8.
Showers will occur at times in eastern, central, Uva, north-central and northern provinces.
Strong winds up to 50 km per hour can be expected times over eastern slopes of the Central Hills, northern Central Hills and northwestern and eastern provinces, as well as in Hambantota, Gampaha, Colombo, Monrangal districts as well.
Coming up next is foreign news. And in news from overseas, the night sky over Argentina's capital put on a spectacular show as the so-called wolf moon rose over Buenos Aires, bathing the city in a soft golden glow.
Full moon of 2026, known as the Wolf Supermoon.
Residents gathered in the colourful La Boca neighbourhood to witness the celestial event. Many stopping to capture photos as the supermoon appeared above a Christmas tree and surrounding buildings. The bright full moon was also seen illuminating some of the city's most recognisable landmarks, including the Floralist Genrica Monument, casting an orange hue across the skyline. According to NASA, supermoon occurs when the moon's orbit brings it closer to Earth, making it appear up to 15% larger and about 30% brighter than a typical full moon.
Is a glowing orb that can look up to 14%
And in your sports news tonight, the Pakistan cricket team arrived in the island in the evening today to participate in the T20 cricket tournament with Sri Lanka.
The tournament will commence on the 7th of this month. Sri Lanka-Pakistan T20 cricket tournament includes 3 matches. All the matches will be played at Nambulla International Cricket Stadium. The matches will be played on the 7th, 9th and 11th of the month and will commence at 7 p.m. in Sangana. Agha will be the captain of the Pakistan team. 27 T20 international cricket matches have been played so far between Sri Lanka and Pakistan. 16 matches were won by Pakistan, while Sri Lanka registered victories in 11. The government of Bangladesh has banned broadcasting of the Indian Premier League Cricket Tournament 2026 in their country. This step has been taken after the decision of the Board of Control for Cricket in India to remove Bangladesh cricketer Mustafa Rahman from the IPL cricket tournament. The Bangladesh has also rejected residents yesterday visiting India for the T20 World Cup cricketing tournament. Bangladesh Cricketing Board has requested the International Cricket Council to make arrangements to conduct all their matches to be played in India in Sri Lanka. That's it for tonight's English News Telecast. Thank you for joining us. Good night.
We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.